Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Glow with Kacie, where fitness meets confidence and style. Today we're going to be talking about my 5 favorite bodysuits because let's be honest, these things are everywhere. They're all over every single feed and it's for a reason. They make a girl feel like a 10 out of 10. They're flattering, they're functional, and they just fit in all of the right ways to give you as flattering of a body as possible. So sign me up, which is also why everybody else is like, sign me up. But I'm gonna give you the tea on what you can expect with each of these bodysuits, the fit that you should be prepared for, and then most importantly, how to care for these to make sure that they're feeling their best. Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so first up, we're gonna talk about the Oner Active Unified Scoop Back All-in-One. This is $74. I wear a size small. What you're gonna find is it is ultra smooth. So that's coming from the 69% nylon, 31% elastane. It's thin, it's stretchy, and it is super easy to pull on, which can I get an amen on that? I have had so many bodysuits that feel like it's a freaking 12-hour job just to get them on. Sometimes I just wanna be able to like slip it on, go to the gym and not worry about all the fuss. So you're gonna see that deep V front, which is super flattering. And there's also a full open back, which is super sexy. I love the way this bodysuit looks because it is just one of those bodysuits that's clean, it's simple, you can wear it in the gym with no worries, nothing to really worry about or panic about, you're not gonna fall out, and it's gonna make you look really good every time. There are minimal tonal logos, so you also don't have to feel like you're a walking advertisement for these brands, which I know we all hate. It's just not cute. The one thing to flag on this is it does have a built-in bra that compresses more than I would like, so it doesn't lift. It's not going to do anything for you in that sense. And then the other thing is just the straps in the back. They're super cute, super flattering, but they do tangle and they're a little difficult to sort of get in order. That takes some time. You're going to need an extra minute to be able to sort of straighten everything out in the back and adjust things in the right way, which may not be ideal for some. So just keep that in mind. The other thing to flag is the V-back in the back is super flattering, but it does gape. So just be mindful of that. It doesn't show your underwear or anything, so you don't need to worry about that level, but it is gonna leave a little bit of a gape back there. You're gonna see the glute seam separates without a full scrunch. So it's flattering but subtle, which we love. And I would just say, you know, I love wearing this to the gym. I love wearing it out and about. It's one of those bodysuits that's really versatile depending on what you're doing that day. Make sure you wash cold inside out. Don't use any softener. And then afterward, make sure you air dry them. All right, so next up we have the Buffbunny Poshnit bodysuit. This goes for $70. I get a size small. As far as fit and feel, it's gonna be 70% nylon, 30% spandex, and it has that really brushed suede feel. I mean, this bodysuit feels different from any other bodysuit I have ever worn. It is incredibly comfortable. It's soft, but not ultra stretch, if that makes sense. When you look at this from the front, it is so clean. When you think of bodysuit, this is what I think of. Just ultimate clean, flattering. You have that twist back keyhole. It's a shelf bra only, so just keep in mind that it's gonna be really minimal light support. The one other thing to flag about this is the front definitely rides up. So you're gonna get that front scrunch, if you know what I'm saying. So I definitely had to put in the Carefree thong panty liner that I told you guys about in my last video. Make sure you use that with this one because it will ride up. I would say as far as the glutes go, it's flattering, but it's not giving wow. And I would actually say that for all of these bodysuits. Buffbunny tends to focus more on sleek lines than a super flattering glute. So just keep that in mind. And then as far as just care for this, make sure you do a cold wash inside out. Lay flat, do not tumble dry to make sure you keep that velvet feel. All right, so next up we have the Buffbunny Corset bodysuit. This goes for $76. I wear a size small, and I'm just like, I just have to say, Buffbunny does a really good job with their bodysuits. I just have noticed they're very flattering. They strike a lot of balances. So for this one, it's gonna be a sleek performance blend. So you're gonna have that nylon spandex blend. It just glides on. Like, this thing was so easy to get on and it slips right up. There's zero struggle. You're also going to get that illusion of corset seams. So this isn't actually gonna like suck you in like a real corset would. I mean, I think that that would be a little bit challenging plunging in the gym, to be honest, but it does give that illusion, and it gives you the illusion of a smaller waist. It really slims you out with the way that the lines are. They're not completely straight down. They kind of curve in a little bit. So you're also gonna get that plunging front neckline. And I mean, I would say for me, it's a little too much. I don't like how plunge it is. It's a bit too much for me to wear in the gym because I really do feel like I'm gonna fall out, and I don't like that. But you do have that really flattering back with the deep V, the cross back straps, the mid back band. With all that going on back there, it is a little tricky just to straighten everything out. So just keep that in mind when you're putting this on. Like, this one does take a little bit of effort to put on, even though the material is super slick and it's easy to slip on. There's the adjustment in the back that's gonna be needed when you're dealing with these straps. I would say overall, this is not a gym bodysuit to me. This is like, I'm going out, I wanna look good, I'm gonna throw some heels on and grab my purse and wear this out. This to me is not something that I personally would feel comfortable in the gym. Power to you if that's what you wanna do, but I'm just kind of giving you my own personal assessment and what I feel comfortable with. In terms of how to care for this, make sure that you wash cold. You're gonna wanna hang dry and just treat it like delicate activewear. Okay, and then next up we have the Bombshell Scrunch Bodysuit. This goes for $125. So it is almost double the price of most of the other bodysuits that we're going through. And I don't really know what's happened to Bombshell. I remember they were advertising quite a bit, maybe like a couple years ago, and they've just sort of died off recently. So I don't know if that's a sign that they're not around as much, not doing as well. I'm not quite sure, but I did buy into the hype and I ended up getting one of their bodysuits just to try it out. I got a size small and I got it in a color that's no longer around. This is kind of a marled burgundy brown with kind of gold strung through, but they do have a lot of other colors left. This is gonna be 87% polyester, 13% spandex. It is super brushed. I mean, this is like very, very soft. It's almost kind of very thick too, so just be mindful of that in like the warmer months when you're wearing this. You're gonna have a built-in light bra, but I would say there is zero support. I mean, it's just literally just fabric that's gonna press you down. I don't really get support in this bra. To be honest, I don't really like that keyhole effect down below. It's showing inside/bottom boob, and to me, I'm just not about that. That's not like the most flattering look for me, especially in the gym, but I love the back. I think that dramatic cutout with like the two-line crisscross in the back that you'll see with the straps, and these don't really get that tangled like the other bodysuits did. I actually felt like it was pretty easy to slip this on and wear. It does have a scrunch for that glute separation in the back, so it kind of looks like this, and you'll see there's a little bit of a scrunch up in the top, and honestly, I'm not really sure that it's making it that flattering. I feel like nowadays they make so much more flattering glute seams in the back in all the leggings that have come out just because everyone's obsessed with flattering glutes. So I feel like the activewear brands have listened and they are giving us what we're asking for. So this one I would say, you know, you can definitely wear this out to run errands. You can work out in this. I think for me personally, I wouldn't. Oh, the other thing that I really like too is I love the cutout on the side of the stomach. I feel like that just almost kind of gives the illusion that your stomach comes in a little more than it does. So I really, really like that effect. And then if I wore this to the gym, I would definitely throw on a crop tee over it. I just personally, it's too much for me. I'm not really gonna be wearing this in the gym. And then in terms of care, make sure you machine wash it cold. You can tumble on delicate or flat dry. Personally, I prefer to just sort of hang dry or flat dry all of my activewear. I don't like to tumble dry because I feel like that's what really starts to disrupt the fabric and makes it pill. And it also allows a more brushed fabric like this to stay soft. And then lastly, we have the Alphalete Allure Tenacity Flared Bodysuit. This goes for $72. I get a size small. In terms of fit and feel, this is gonna be 70% nylon, 30% spandex. So you're gonna get similar to kind of the Buffbunny and the Bombshell bodysuits. It has that really kind of nice brushed feel, it's gonna be thinner than those other ones. So they've really struck a right balance of having thin material that's breathable, but it's also very brushed, which I think is challenging to do. This also has flared legs, so it's super cute, super stylish. It's classy, it's comfy. You could wear this out on the go. You could wear it to the gym and without worrying about falling out. There's pads in the chest area, and you don't have to worry about any crazy cleavage because it is that high neck and it is fully secure for gym work. So I really, really like to wear this bodysuit when I'm out and about, running errands, when I go to the gym. Like, I'm probably gonna wear it to the gym tonight now that I'm wearing it here at the end of this video. My favorite part about this is the back. The back is just so stunning. It's that kind of cute open back. It's not as low as we've seen with the other bodysuits, so it's not gonna be that like super V back, but it's just that kind of cute rounded back that goes in and really exposes it in all the right ways. I really, really love this. The glute shaping is gonna be subtle, and the high V seam is gonna elongate your glutes, which I'm not a big fan of. I kind of like it more when it shortens and rounds and gives that like shelf effect. I would definitely say where to wear this. This is like a hot girl walk outfit. You can run errands in it. You can take it to the gym. This is a really versatile bodysuit. I love it. It is honestly like one of my top favorites. All right, well, I hope that you're still with me in this video and that you found this review helpful. That is gonna wrap the battle of the bodysuits. I hope that this helped inform you on your decision making as you're trying to decide which bodysuit might work best for your body type or your style or just your habits and preferences. If there are certain bodysuits that you like, would love to hear from you. Feel free to follow me on Glow with Kacie on Instagram. You're welcome to DM me there and ask any questions. I'm happy to chat. I also just want to add, you know, when it comes to styles like this, bodysuits are more than just a trend. It's a way to help you feel empowered, beautiful, comfortable in your own skin. I know that these can be kind of intimidating to wear out and in the gym because it is very, you're giving body, you're giving that girl. I would like to encourage you to just put that aside. Do not let the opinion of others make you feel like you need to be small, because ultimately it's more about them than it is about you. Wear what you need to wear to make yourself feel empowered, beautiful, confident, and just ignore the comments and the hate. It's just, that's always gonna be there. If you feel compelled to do this, do what feels right for you. So until next time, stay glowing and stay strong, because we're gonna hit you back with another one on the next one. And if there's any other things that you guys wanna see, let me know. I'm happy to, you know, I brainstorm these topics throughout the week, thinking about what would I wanna see and what is something that I've been wanting to see on YouTube. So that's how I sort of come up with my ideas. But if there are certain brands or if there's certain looks or styles or anything you guys are looking for more of, just let me know. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one.